So now we're aware of what the quest is going to entail, and we've got to choose the starting classes of our 4 cats, including Trash, which is just a fantastic name. Trash has a decent amount of health, so we're gonna make Trash the tank. Amethyst has good mana regeneration, so I'm thinking we're gonna make them the cleric. Wobbles here has pretty decent dexterity and good movement, so Hunter seems to make the most sense. And Evelyn, well, Evelyn's gonna be the mage. This time we're not going with a fighter. It's gonna be a little bit interesting. Now, have I ever done this combination? No. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Amethyst is gonna be our frontline soldier, so we're giving her the boxing charm. And Blessed Ashes, because it's armor. And the Frayed Wires, because, well, why not? Trash already has so much health. So I think our wizard getting a trash can lid to give some serious armor is gonna help a lot. And we're gonna give our tank the metal pipe to do some extra melee damage. And Wobbles is gonna have flowers. Health regeneration on the tiles under them. I'm feeling pretty good. The Reverend Dudes. What an epic questing name. First, we have to conquer the alley. Now the first round of combat shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially because we're awesome. Now one of the things I wanna try here is to use our trash can lid ability to knock the stone into this pooter. And then we'll zap it with our magic dart and kill our first enemy. But the first combat is all about getting an idea of just how powerful your troops are, what their synergies are. Spawns of maggots when damaged. Well, that's not ideal. We could knock it back 10 tiles though. Well, we have infinity pipes. They did knock a maggot back, but I think... Yeah, Trash is incredibly powerful in melee with pipe, push attack, and batter up. Plus they have mountain form, which makes him immune to knockback. Now this is interesting. The red mushroom can convert one of their troops to our forces. So we find the one with the most, and it's once per battle. I don't know if that's gonna work on bosses or not, but there's only one way to find out. Now we also have a heavy shot, but it's got a 70% chance to miss. So you're telling me there's a chance though. I mean, we smited the little fly. And now we got Amethyst, but Amethyst only has movement of about 5. I could blow, do a little bit of damage, spawn a maggot unfortunately. And I could do some healing, but we haven't taken any damage. So, Mangy just attacked the other Mangy for us, which was fantastic. And at this point, it's just mopping up our enemies. Now, we do have a chance, I think, to end the fight right here. By using the Fire Blast, we just eliminated 2 of them. And this might be enough, but we want to gather some of these coins. We can use melee attack on the tiles next to us. And this should end the fight right here. Using the blow ability pushes them into each other, they do damage upon contact, and now all we have is this singular maggot in front of us. Now, we could hit this body to see if we get any currency, and it's Green's turn, so we're gonna use the pipe. I thought if we use the pipe, if you use a melee attack, you can grab the coins next to each other, but I guess not a weapon. So we're gonna use Meow to get Wobbles next to us. Wobbles, I want the coins, but I don't want this guy to be able to fire. And the only coins, yeah, they would be able to do some damage. You know what? Let's consider it negligible. It did 2 damage. Trash is basically not hurt. And I could do a healing bolt, actually. So we'll try the healing bolt, and then everyone's at full health. Pretty much a flawless battle. We did it in 3 rounds. We got a little bit of food, not a lot of money, but the money was picked up during the battle. And Evelyn, our mage cat, has leveled up. Now the passives are they're fire immune, and if we can get some fire spells, we'll be able to do more damage with them. But we've got 2 ice spells. If you had an ice spell, Shatter would destroy the unit instantly. So if we could get both these, but we cannot. But this is intriguing. It costs a lot of mana, but we're gonna take Icicle Zapper. Already, the power of our crew is getting pretty decent. Let's turn on the TV. And Wobbles got 1 charisma, which affects max mana and starting mana. And we've got some spells that will help out with. Battle number 2, it's a bunch of rats, and every night we're hunting rats. Now, if we land on the catnip, we get some mana, and that would actually get us to where we could do the Icicle Zapper spell. We could do any of our spells. Fire Blast, Icicle Zapper. We also have Magic Dart, which does 5. I think it would behoove us to try to hit this Leaper rat. If we got a crit, we would have been able to eliminate them in one fell swoop, but that's not the case. So we'll end our turn. Amethyst can move up. That can chain through adjacent units? Okay, so these two could zap each other. And that worked fantastically. Ooh, this will be nice. We'll push this little maggot into the other mouse. Now let's go ahead and move into action and use the red mushroom on... They won't stop meowing. This is so weird, man. All right, heavy shot, we could try that. It's only got a 30% chance to hit. That's okay. And trash comes up to just, I guess, hit a rock out of the way, and that's all we can do. Now, if you land on a food item, you can heal yourself, but obviously we want the money. We'll zap this guy. We charmed him, yes, but it's not a big deal. Okay, this is interesting. If I do this spell, will it push this rock into that guy? Let's try it out. No, it just destroyed it. Okay. Now, no one really needs to be healed, so Amethyst we can be using primarily as a fighter. Gain 1 to 2 random stats at the beginning of each turn? That's incredible. Amethyst is going to have some crazy stats, though I believe that they're temporary. So with the 2 coins right there, we're going to go ahead and swipe them. And now the only remaining enemy is this little rat. And quick and easy. Now, we did get our first item of this adventure. We've got some interesting options here as well. That hits all units in a perpendicular line. That could be some really good crowd control. It's a ton of mana. Your basic attack spawns a bear trap if you shoot an empty tile. Whenever your traps triggers, you gain 2 dexterity, which affects range and ranged ability damage. So hedge in could kind of stack with that. We'll take hedge in just for the fact that like our traps can do some really nice buffs to our dexterity. Ooh, 1 preemptive counterattack? Sure. Now, since we've got all these spells, we want the catnip for the mana. We've got an event, and we're gonna investigate this. Risk reward. I feel like, you know what, it might hurt. Oh. We find a sleepy bear and it befriends it. Okay, what did we get from that? Absolutely nothing. Now the next battle pops up and we have to fight Magnus. So Magnus's whole thing has a chaining dash attack and spin attack. And when I said it doesn't do anything, this bear is fighting with us right now. Okay, that is something I've never seen before. That's probably one of the most fun things about this game. All right, oh, I caught on fire somehow. So we just hit Magnus with a magical dart. We're gonna end our turn. The bear's just gonna walk straight into the fire. We don't get to control it. And I'm gonna hide myself in the tall grass here. And it's actually popping little flowers under me that will do spells, like do healing damage. Now I have enough to either try a heavy shot or hedge in with bear traps. But there's food right there, and if I drop a bear trap, I think it will remove it. Plus I'll be stuck. So I'm gonna try a heavy shot. Oh, we missed. And I'm gonna use my catnip baggie to try to get another shot in. Oh, that was 12 damage. And it got us enough to get 2 heavy shots. Now we got 1 out of the 3, so that's about right, 30% chances. And we'll go ahead and hit him with a lob shot. All right, looks like Evelyn's gonna take a hit on the nose and lose a fair amount of armor. Now, if we could somehow get behind... Ooh, I could heal my friend here. I think I'm gonna catch fire. Yeah, that's a bummer. So we'll do a little bit of healing, and we'll push this guy away. Or attempt to. And we'll move trash into position. But unfortunately, I've got a lot of fires out here. Now, if you hit an enemy from behind, you do twice as much damage. Or at least more. We did 8 there. This fire's just spreading. This brand new bear that we got, I don't think is gonna be able to stay in this fight. Melee attack with knockback of 1. If I knock him back, he'll hit trash, but trash is a tank unit. And I don't have enough to try the icicle zapper and the healing bolt. So we're gonna try this. Although, would that put out the fire? Would that defeat the purpose here? We slowed him down. And we did opt for the trash can smash. So this is our first elite fight. The bear's just pushing everybody back. And hits in a crazy line, and Evelyn, our mage, is pretty weak now. So that is not ideal. The boss goes next. Evelyn's gonna walk into this next fight just like, pretty much just not having a good time. But we gotta end this fight. This bear is dangerous. We healed a moderate amount. Hey, we got some items though. Our cleric, our healer here, has leveled up. Oh my gosh. An equal amount of random stat ups. Revive a body to 1 HP could make this quest last a little bit longer. This is so tempting. One is like when things get really bad, and the other one is like just to keep things going good. I think we'll go with booster. Cleansing all debuffs could work well for probably our healer. And we're gonna go the hard way. Now that just means the battles are gonna be a little more difficult, but risk reward. More risk, better rewards. That is a lot of rats, some of which have a decent health pool at 18. Okay, let's see what the bear does. Hey, he didn't hurt me this time. You just gotta stay away from him. So we're gonna zap this guy. First enemy's down. And hopefully we get what is this? A pinky. Melee attacker moves randomly. Okay. Yeah, we're getting absolutely torn up here. We can do this. We'll get to the front of the line, and I'm actually gonna double heal and then do the booster so the stats will go up. So we just got Constitution up, so our health went up for Evelyn. Now, is this permanent? I'm not sure. Yeah, these things like roll around on their sides. It's really kind of funny. Now, I'm not sure if this bear... I'm tempted to do the traps around me right now. So let's trust our gut here. Let's use the red mushroom on the one with the most health that's in range, which is this guy. And then we'll do this shot here. And we'll aim back forward. Yeah, so I've got 3 bear traps around me protecting me. That's awesome. Now, I've also got health regeneration. So, wow, +3 health. Oh, and they killed my bear. So my bear kind of helped, kind of didn't. All right, let's go ahead and try to stun him, punch him, and then I should have done the baseball bat first. Dude, these leaping rats are getting to be pretty tricky. We've got a melee attack with a knockback of 1. Let's try to heal. Luckily, there was no stunning there. That's one of the potential downsides to that spell is you can stun. Stop knocking me into stuff, you jerk. All right, we killed that thing. We electrocute him. It doesn't transfer. We'll move back. And then we'll do the booster. Yeah. These things are so dumb, man. Another one bites the dust. And we got a heavy shot, which is probably going to miss. And in fact, I'd rather not use it. If I burn this unit, I was hoping the body would explode and I'd get the loot, but that is not available. So it's round 3. We've got 3 little enemies back, but some of them are attacking each other. So I could do a fire blast here. Do a little bit there. So that one should be done. We should be out of here in no time. But who needs to be healed up? That guy died to the fire. And this should be pretty easy. Voila. Battle 1, everyone got a little bit of health, and we did it in 3 rounds. Food, money, give it to me. And trash has leveled up to 2. So, which means their attacks are now a little bit stronger. Swapping positions with an ally is pretty big. This is interesting. Destroying any inanimate objects. Clears out some terrain. With batter up and trample, I kind of like that we can knock stuff back and then immediately jump towards them again with follow-up attacks. And we got a third eye. Okay, we've got Zinchi and stuff in here. +1 range, and your ranged, oh my gosh. Okay, so our ranged attacks can't miss. Well, Wubbles has a ability that does 12 damage, but has a 70% chance of missing. So we have this, and we just get better. Like, everything just gets better. Evelyn is gonna take the flowers. And our quest just got a lot more viable. What did we get from drinking this strange liquid? We don't know yet. So let's take on the next combat encounter and just see how powerful Wubbles, our ranger, is. There's a lot of poops around, and we've got some interesting little cats. We've got kittens and then these weird ones, the cat callers, which is hilarious. Slows units and counterattacks when hit, so hitting it from a distance is the preferable option. So what we're gonna do here is use our trash can lid with knockback to do a little bit of damage there. Now when you hit these little ones, they run off. And we'll just smite that guy with a tenor. And end our turn. Do a little bit of healing, get some mana. Somehow we caught fire. What did I do to catch it on fire? Oh, they flanked me. Luckily, only took out some armor. All right, let's melee attack. And trample over tiles? That could do... Oh, that got us in range to do this. So that was pretty decent. Okay, so trample is already, push through's already paying dividends here. All right, heavy shot. Take out the cat collar instantly. This is crazy. That ability is fantastic. 2 kills right off the bat. Now, we didn't use the red mushroom, which would have made one of them join our forces, but I think that's okay. Although, oh, I didn't really notice that there's these two little fleas hopping around. So, it's round combat 2, and I think we should have things cleared up. I can do another fire blast. So that cat collar is destroyed, and we'll kill the poop. The poop has food in it, because obviously it does. Got on fire, gotta hit from behind. We gotta watch out for the fleas, those are pretty annoying. So this guy goes next, then it's green. Yeah, we won't be able to do any healing. Now, I should be able to grab these coins. Oh, wait. We'll pipe this guy first, then we'll get the coins. That's pretty cool. Push through works on destroying bodies and collecting the goods therein. We'll go get that money. Shoot the 12 damage bolt because reasons. Take the healing and it's on to the next one. Now Evelyn leveled up. These are key decisions that are basically gonna decide the run later. Okay, this is good. I know that there's a lot of stuff. Your basic attack is magic missile. Wait a minute, shoots an infinite range projectile that can't miss? And the damage scales with our intelligence? I mean, I wanted this. Damage you deal to allies is reduced to 0. But this is big. It's infinite range with a lot of damage and it can't miss. I mean, I'm not even gonna read the rest. Wait a minute. This scales with your intelligence and this game's intelligence. It's like the game wants me to win. Now, not only that, but we can do critical damage. So we can have magic missile that also does critical damage? Yes. So do we want to eat the mushroom? I mean, sure. What's the worst that could happen? We get diseases? A temporary rush of intelligence. Of brilliance, okay. Gather some food to take home at the end of this quest, but here we are. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna buy something. Since we're going on this all the way, normally I just save the money for house upgrades and feed my cats. Plus 40% dodge chance while standing in tall grass. Start each battle with stealth 1. Lose this stealth when you use your basic attack. So that's just for stealth, but not the dodge chance. So if you're in tall grass, you have a 90% chance that the enemy misses you. I think we're gonna choose that, and we're gonna choose rare candy. Now rare candy, it's a random mouse, but this is actually what I was hoping for, is wobbles to level up. We can spawn brambles. Your projectiles bounce to another enemy within 3 tiles is a yes. Now we wanna put this on wobbles. And as long as we can get wobbles into the tall grass, it's GG for everybody. Now, our first boss battle, and then there it is, the Boneyard. Once again, our ultimate quest to get there. And we need to fight Radical Rat. Now, Radical Rat can be a little bit tricky, but honestly, he's a little bit of a chump. The tall grass would be valuable if this guy did direct attacks, but he does not. Infinite damage. Now, I was hoping it attacks scales with your intel. I thought since we had 8 intelligence, we would be doing 8 damage, but maybe it's divided by 2? Now we need to stay mobile because he's gonna drop bombs. What? Okay, so I guess we have to keep moving. So we did 4 damage. It's not a lot, but you know, it's something. So the fire aspect, we just gotta keep moving. There's the first bomb, which is in this line, which will only affect 2 of my cats. I can't get in a spot where I can hit that stupid mouse. So what we will do is just take out the bomb. There you go. Easy peasy. Call it a day. All right, so this should be interesting. If we move here and then we do push through, we can walk through that rock and actually destroy it, which is great because part of what makes his bomb so dangerous is because you can get caught up in the terrain. I think I can blow the bomb so it will only affect wobbles here. Let's try it out. So if we move 1 tile up, we'll blow the bomb. And then not only that, yeah, only that. So he turtles, he activates the bomb, and luckily we're immune because of the fire tile of our fire essence. Yeah, so that worked out. And I accounted for that. I knew exactly what was going on. Okay, what we need to do is try to ice zap him if possible. I won't be able to. So I guess we gotta just move close as we can. I went for the coins, how dumb. And that's only our 2nd bit of damage that we've done to him. So he throws the bomb, what, right there? Okay. Ooh, we took fire. So what we're gonna do is do a lob shot on the bomb to ensure it's destroyed. And I can do 2 heavy shots here on Mr. Radical Rat. So that's gonna be 24 damage, which is massive. That being said, Wubbles has taken a decent amount of damage from the burn. I think what happened was the bomb exploded. Yeah, these bombs exploded still. And I'm gonna push through this rock. And I've got a 2-tile attack here. So that was pretty fantastic. Now I can move my closest ally closer to me, but I don't think we're gonna need it. All right, dropping a bomb right there, and then moving all the way over there. Now, the only one that has a chance to stop this bomb is Amethyst. And Amethyst can't get in range. But we've got the blow ability, which is 2 tiles in front of me. This'll work. I think this'll work. We'll catch on fire, but is it worth it? It should be. All right, because Evelyn should be immune. Wait a minute, can I blow it again? I can't blow it again. I can cleanse all the debuffs on me. I need to cleanse the debuffs. I should have done that before I moved. Amateur move. All right, so does he activate the bomb? It does, but we're immune. That was a pretty good mitigation. Then he hit the rock at us. All right, so we'll go right here. We'll do the icicle zapper. Do knockback. Healing bolt would have been great. We'll catch this guy on fire, and then we'll magic missile him. Now, we could have done the bullseye, but we have 4 uses total for the entirety of this run. Now, he's got 10 health, and we've got 2 heroes that could go before this ends. So, yeah. I mean, I can end it right here. Goodbye, Radical Rat. GG. The bomb gets diffused, and we have conquered our first boss. Now, if all goes well, we'll fight 2 more bosses. But before we worry about the future, let's figure out the present, because Amethyst, our cleric, just leveled up. Now, one of the things that's not entirely well described in the game is whether abilities that increase statistics are permanent or just for that round. But I think this is one of those things where it's worth it to find out. Study could make Amethyst here so supremely intelligent, which affects mana regeneration and will affect future offspring, that I think it's worth it. Now, we're gonna go to the junkyard, and if we complete the junkyard, we'll open up the boneyard. So instead of going home, the quest continues. The junkyard is kind of crazy, though. Interesting, so we got another bullseye? We have 2 bullseyes. All damage you deal until the end of the turn is critical. And we also got some interesting melee attack. This has a 10% chance of stun. So, the first combat in the junkyard, what does it look like? Okay, so we've got these creep tiles, which kind of looks like acid. 1 damage when entering or starting your turn on this tile, and it since it's liquid, it slows you down. Okay, who are these guys? Oh gosh. Deals 3 damage to units that contact you. So if we do melee damage, it's gonna hurt. Now, we could just pop into this grass. Transforms when the timer hits 0. So Jekyll cats turn into Mr. Hyde, presumably. Now, if I do a crit on a bullseye, I'll immediately destroy one of them. So let's take that. Although that was 25% of my uses here. And these little spiky guys remind me of these units in Slay the Spire when you hit them, they do like thorn damage back. Okay, now we're gonna take some damage. And we should have just done the batter up to knock them into each other. That being said, they're right here. I wonder if they can do thorn damage to each other. So we've got to kill these Jekyll cats. So I'm gonna use little stealthy wobbles here. All right, so we've got 2 Jekylls down, and the other one's sort of like in a bad position. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dude, all right, you know, let's take command of this one with the charming mushroom. We get to do it once per battle. There's no reason not to. You guys need to stop meowing. It's driving me crazy. So who needs the health? You need the health. So we'll do a little bit of... And that's all she wrote for today in that round. I wish I could have tried to blow some of the bodies into each other, but you know what? We'll do it next time. Yeah, so he's hiding way, way back here. We can magic missile them. Oh, and the charming one killed the other one. That's fantastic. Okay, I guess we'll move into range and we'll just smite this thing. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, remember how rubber arrows, they bounce, so we destroyed 2 of the bodies. This is just glorious. Destroying the bodies oftentimes gets a little bit of loot. Yeah, Wobbles is my favorite. I don't know what it is. Some of the upgrades. All right, well, this one's gonna end. I've got 1 turn. I've got the magic missile. I would rather destroy the body and see what kind of loot we can get and gather the coins. Now, we probably should have done the booster. but everyone's pretty much at full health. All right, let's see what this guy turns into. Oh my gosh. He turned into Hyde. Okay, well, obviously Jekyll turns into Hyde, but this is a demonic little cat. He's at 16 health, so we just gotta get in range where Wubbles here can do the business. And that won't be too hard when you can dish out, you know, 18 damage and not miss it. I'm starting to feel pretty good that the party is evolving and becoming more powerful than the enemies we're fighting against. We're ahead of the power curve. So your cats, or your stats, your stats can't go below 5. So that would mean intel goes to 2. It would affect that. If you end your turn with unused movement actions, gain 8 HP. Excuse me? Is that for real? Is that permanent? See, that's another one of those things. Is that permanent? So we've got a safe. We can examine it because we've got a decent amount of intelligence at level 7, which means, do we get some money? Amethyst got a furniture box. Oh, that'll be good for the, I believe, meta upgrading? Or is that an item? It is an item. 8 armor, but minus 5 dexterity. Or speed, rather, which just means, like, yeah. That's really tempting if you're going to stay in one spot. And I guess the person that could do that is Magic Missile Evelyn, but I'd prefer her to be mobile. This is where it's gonna get kind of tricky. We've got some really tight, close quarters type maps. We've got these things that should block line of sight. So we need to get in position to once they start coming through our choke points, we just destroy them. Now I'm curious how this works. Can I go through that? I can go through it. I don't think I want to right now, but that is intriguing. And I'm gonna move Evelyn right next to me, and we'll take the mana. Oh, I don't like these guys. The glass spitters are rough. And there's 3 glass spitters, so I actually am gonna be forced to go out and fight because they're doing bleeding, and that is just no fun. Wubbles here is gonna have to do some heavy lifting. Now we can't end a tile on the grass. We don't want to go through the fire. We're limited in where we can move. But I absolutely, oh, I need more mana. So I could take one of the glass spitters out right off the bat. And then I can turn one of them against their friends here. And this should be able to silence that one. So we've gotten rid of, technically, we've gotten rid of all of the glass spitters. Those are the ones I'm going to be the most, I was the most scared about. And I need to do some healing. So we healed. We'll do a stat boost. Unfortunately, none of them get rid of the debuffs. Cleanse all debuffs. I could cleanse his, but I've only got 2 uses left. This fight could be over quicker. So we got a little bit of health there in the stat buff, so we'll just wait it out. Where are you going, big boy? Ow! Dang. Okay, they're fighting each other. That's good. Yeah. All right, that's what I was hoping to do. Who could I destroy? I mean, I've got the range, and these are melee units, so we'll just stick back and do range spells. All right, this guy should die this turn. We have wild range. Ooh. Oh, the counter. He just walked through the fire. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a little bit. That hurt a lot of it. We had a lot of moving around there. We need Amethyst to go. So I'm just gonna beat up this thing, get some money. And because I can, I mean, if I go through that, do I get any advantages? I guess the answer is no. And give Wubbles a little bit of healing and a stat buff. That's Evelyn's turn. Do a fire blast there. And a magic missile. Easy. All right, first battle in the junkyard. 3 rounds, got the luck. A little bit of money, a little bit of food. And Trash is leveled up. Level 4. Got 1 speed. Now, this could be pretty interesting. He's a melee-centric hero, so by giving them some pretty good strength, I really like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna be dishing out more damage and tanking just as much damage as we were before. Blessed Ashes, so I think that's an armor item. And it goes in the glasses container. Gain 3 armor once per battle when your HP is 3 or less. Okay, that's really, really good. Yeah, see, we've already got one here on Amethyst, our cleric. Yes. Oh man, 7 damage on that is just glorious. Oh, what is that? That was a fish, a poop fish. So do we follow the white rabbit? Wait a minute. The Matrix says follow the white rabbit. Now this one, is this a Matrix rabbit or a Monty Python the Holy Grail rabbit? We're gonna follow, because that's what the Matrix said. Wubbles suffered torn tendon and took 8 damage. Great. It was not the Matrix Rabbit. Wait, follow the white bunny. All right, so we've got Tampy, an elite here. Never fought Tampy. 99 health. Does a series of seemingly random things, but not in a random order because it's had too much booze. And the miss chance is increased by 20%, so... Oh, and there's the little birdie. Whoever kills this gets all stats up and finds a bonus item. Well, well, well. Now, as long as we don't get knocked back into the creepy tile, I think we'll be fine. All right. He just farted. Got it. All right, so it looks like the person... Let's see, who goes... Where's this bird going? The bird's not going for a while. And we can hit anywhere from anywhere. Yeah, it's like, who do I want to level up and get these stat bonuses? Whenever you see a bird, no matter what kind, I've seen eagles, crows. This is the first hummingbird. Seagulls, you kill them and you get stat buffs. I'm finding a bonus item. So it's like, do we just take it? I think so. Oh, we just got another third eye, which is incredibly powerful. So we'll end our turn. Oh no! He somehow called me into the creep tile. But it's gone now because I trampled it. But I am wet. Okay, good. I didn't take any damage. Now I just need to get in range. Oh, tall grass is excellent. Remember my sash? There's a 90% chance that he misses me. And I'm going to be dishing out 18 damage like so. If I had a hero that granted mana, I would just be feeding mana to Wubbles nonstop. Now, I've got this. Maybe if he spawns another unit, we'll take that. Oh, he just pooped out a flea? 2 fleas. Now that one died because it landed in the creep, but this one just attacked trash. What if anything? That one attacked trash. All right, I need to get up here so that Amethyst here can do some healing. What's that? Uh-oh. He healed himself 5 and threw the bottle, but it missed. He goes a lot of attack. He has a lot of moves. It basically alternates 1 and 1. This is not going to be necessarily easy. Now, I don't want to go into the water. Destroying any inanimate objects. Now move the closest ally towards me. I think that would be Wubbles. I don't want to do that. All right. We're just going to slap him with 5. He started at, what, 99, and we got him to 62? I'd say that's pretty decent. And I do want to do a healing bolt. There's a chance that we get stunned. All right, good. Skips the next one turn because we did get stunned. Unless I can debuff him. I can with this antidote. So move here, take off the stun, which, yeah, it's kind of early to do it, but I think it's okay. And we'll get a little stat boost, ×2. Oh my gosh, look at what we got. That's a lot. Intel up, luck up, constitution up, strength is up by 3, dexterity is up by 1. That's pretty wild. Now, the strength up doesn't help because we're not going to be melee damaging. And we're going to have to retreat now. I charmed it, so it shouldn't attack me now, which is good. So one turn, it shouldn't. No, it still tried to attack, despite the fact that it was charmed. Now he's in tall grass, which is not ideal. Oh, hold on. I'll just blow him out of it. There we go. It's called working smarter, not harder. And I'm gonna push him back again. Now he'll lose a lot of movement if he comes this way. So this is an electric melee attack. What we gotta do is figure out, will that transfer through the water? The answer was yes. Excellent. I love how all of these little mechanics interplay together. Did he just collapse? He passed out. I'm going to hit him with the pipe first because we don't want him to move out. And I'm going to push attack. So he's going to land there. He woke up. How funny. All right, who needs healing? Healing bolt. It's a bit of a risk, though, because it has a chance to stun. See, it says it has a chance to stun, but I don't know what % chance it has. It's a little bit inconvenient. So he pooped, and it pushed us out of the way. But this guy's about to go down, man. In the runs that I've had so far, having a ranger always seems to be the play. They have some ridiculous... Like, if they get a statistic, there's items that mean they can't miss ranged attacks. There's passive abilities, which means they can no longer miss. Let's do even more damage on our lobbed shot and our heavy shot, which now has rubber arrows, which can bounce to multiple targets. I think this is a no-brainer. I'd like more health, maybe, but this... We've already got the sash, which means we're, like, ghillie-suited. And we got another one of those items, man. Ranged attacks can't miss, so what we should do is give that to our mage, except for the fact that it would take away this, and I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, this would be pretty great if we didn't already have the TV. After every force spell you cast, you gain +2. intelligence. We're at 8 right now. I don't know, it's tough. All right, let's go to the shop, see what we got. We've got 40 gold rolling in this thing, so we'll easily be able to get the rare candy. Oh, that's lovely. We can have an enema. Scrap metal armor goes in this slot. What I would like to do is see my inventory, but that's a lot of armor, so we're just gonna take it. I hope I'll have the ability to use it. Evelyn's got high intelligence. If I could get dexterity, which I can't, that would have been nice. I think getting our health up might be good. Affects max health and post-combat regeneration, which will keep us in the fight longer. That being said, magic missile is impacted by intelligence. The best defense is a strong offense. Yeah, I don't have anyone that can really use that. At the end of each turn, gain 1 preemptive counterattack. That's worth more than scrap metal. So we probably shouldn't have bought it, but we didn't think about it. Weird looking dummy cats can be seen about, just waiting to be pounced on. It's training day. So what happened? Some of the events, like, I just don't know what happened, man. Okay, a new type of enemy. This is a chum bag. Its long range attack spawns maggots if it hits an empty tile and becomes a chummy when killed stationary. And then we've got these weird things, which are lumpies. Range attack creates creep, which is this purple acidic stuff. And then we've got, what the? A 999 valued punching bag. When this takes damage, it emits 5 sparkles. Okay, that's really weird. I've never encountered those before in my life. So, ooh, look at that. Medium scrap, you gain 4 armor. But I would like to silence these dudes if possible. But I know these guys are gonna be coming, so we've got to be ready. All right, I should be able to grab that armor. Yeah. All right, so we got 7 armor. Fantastic. All right, if I use a bullseye, I can crit one of these right off the bat. This one goes first, so we'll smite it. All right, I could do a little two kill over with these things. Oh, okay, well, whoa! Dashes in a straight line. Okay, I don't like those. Dashes in a straight line. This guy's got brace. That's a bag. Let's just go ahead and kill that one. Because Wubbles here isn't as good. And the rubber arrows doubled. I forgot about the rubber arrows. Now, if I was smarter, I also would have done red mushroom on one of them. But I probably would have killed it anyway. We have the red mushroom. We should probably use it on one of these lumpies. Yeah, in some ways, I'm like not really finding out what some of the enemies do because I'm just killing them so quickly. All right, so I'm going to give you a stat boost before moving out. We've got very low dexterity on this guy, which means our movement's slow. Oh, there's some more scrap. Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, if anyone hits the... Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Okay, so this thing emits 5 sparkles. So sparkles must hurt everybody else. Let's see. What? It's hurting me. I thought, okay. Whoops. I'll do a healing ray and hope I don't get stunned. I'll do the healing on me. Didn't get stunned. Okay, yeah, some weird stuff's happening. Punching bags don't help me. I've heard naively, I was like, oh, surely this is made for me. I have the mana to do 2 heavy shots. Okay, so, oh, come on. These punching bags are like the weirdest thing I've seen in the game, honestly. Like, it's so unique. Okay, Amethyst has leveled up, so we get to choose a stat bonus. Now, our biggest thing is melee and attack, which doubles as damaging enemies and healing ourselves, so that would be really good. We've already got pretty good constitution. 32 health is decent. I'll take that. Now, what's this milk? Blocks incoming damage by 2. The weakest one is still probably Evelyn. Yeah, definitely Evelyn. Evelyn needs some armor. But all the other spots are pretty much full. I don't want to use the furniture box. We're almost to the boss fight. He licks his wounds, but they won't heal. Uh-oh. What does that mean? What did you do to my cats? All right, we got a steel ball. Probably the most random and seemingly innocuous items I've seen. Summon an invulnerable fly. Familiar. Wow. I haven't really gotten to use that much. It helped for the water battles? Let's try it out. Now, we're going into the boss before we're going to the boneyard. So, oh my gosh, Chubs and Nubs. It reminds me of Donu and Deka from Slay the Spire. Like that there's the 2 allies. But these are like, lobs a poison creep shot when damaged. So you need to look where it's aiming and it's gonna, oh my gosh, these stupid punching bags. I need a little bit more information on what the sparkly thing is. Like, if I hit it, does it become mine? I do not know. I think what we'd like to do is start destroying the terrain so we have greater mobility. I think they're... Oh, I was gonna say I think it's blind, but he immediately moved in here. But luckily we have that like automatic counterattack, preemptive counterattack. And so he'll attack, he like spits in front of himself. So we don't want to be in front of them and then hit them. Getting the mana early would be pretty good. Now we've got Healing Bolt, Fire Blast, or Ice Zapper at least available. Lobs a poison. We don't like poison, and this guy shoots a poison as well. Does a melee spin attack. Does a leap attack with knockback. Who's going to be more dangerous? I don't know. Let's kill Nubs because he's got lower health. And if I Fire Blast and catch this guy on fire right off the bat, I'd say that's a win. She's got 3 fire. That'll help. Okay, he did his little jump thing. Oh, wait a minute. Can I red mushroom one of the enemies? I believe the answer is yes, which is kind of ridiculous. All right, Nubs, you're on my side, at least for a short amount of time. Now I've only got 4 mana, so I can get one of these. Yeah. Wubbles with the 3rd eye and the sash. Glorious. Now, we still have... Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Summon an invulnerable fly familiar is a yes. But we gotta watch out, because that will attack, so we gotta move out of the way. Let's go ahead and heal up our friend. Buff to strength, charisma, and speed. We'll take it. End our turn. Uh-oh. He's gonna jump here. Oh, he jumped away. That's fine. Okay, so this time the steel fly attacked that, and we got it. All right, I'm gonna hit it from behind. Hey. Now, if we can get them aiming at each other and hit them, and then I'm gonna do this, punch it. I'm just gonna keep punching it. All right, that time he hit the punching bag. I'm gonna retreat. Bravely remaneuver to the rear. Now, I don't wanna be directly in front of him, because he'll spit. I just can't figure out what's going on with the punching bag. Oh, the rubber, okay, the rubber arrows. I think it might just be random, because my rubber arrows are hitting the punching bag. That's the issue here. Trash is getting hurt. Okay, now I got hurt. All right, so I would like to heal you. Do the healing bolt. No stun, that's fantastic. And we don't want to get in a spot where he can do a spinning attack and attack both of us. And I've got unlimited range. Gotta remember that. And we have no rubber bullets, so we don't have to worry about the punching bag. Oh, okay. He went here and did basically nothing. Why? Who knows? I will not question it. All right, we got 2 of these because of the punching bag ability. And I can heal myself, can't I? No, it's just adjacent. Bummer. All right, let's push him away. I can push him away even more. I mean, why not? Gosh. Yeah, the invincible fly familiar isn't really doing what I was hoping it would. Maybe this just hits the 3 closest ones. So if it would do it now, it would hit the fly and those 2 potentially. All right. Ow. No. Oh, that time, okay. That time it didn't hurt us. That time it did. It is completely random. Who needs healing? Now, I can't tell where this guy's looking, but I should be able to kill him this turn. Yeah, I should be able to kill him this turn. So Chubbs is down. Now we gotta deal with Nubs. He's hiding in the tall grass. Now, does he get mad when he sees his friend down? Heal my friend over there. Stat boost on you. Hopefully get your constitution up. No health regeneration. And does not regenerate at the end of battle? Can I take that off? Yes, I can. Okay, we need health to regenerate at the end of battle. And now, so we have a less chance of dying. Okay, he's gonna do something absolutely crazy. Look at this area of effect. I'm gonna call someone close to me. Oh, the little fly. Okay. So he's got 74 health. That's still quite a bit. And we accidentally stunned. Well, that's our damage dealer too, unfortunately. I don't think stun stacks. So let's see what this move's all about. Does he explode? I think he might just explode. Okay, the fly attacked the dang punching bags. He does explode. And we did take damage from the punching bags. Okay, so Chubbs and Nubs, one of them goes full nuclear. We got 2 items and we have successfully passed the junkyard. And Evelyn is level 5. Okay, warping across any distance, I've had this in the past and it was fantastic. This is also pretty big. Spend all of your mana and heal that much HP. We'd have 2 healers. That's self-healing though. You know what, we're gonna take that. I did want that, you know, the healing, so we can either go home or go to the boneyard. We know where we're going. We're going to the boneyard. We got a scrap metal hat that's gonna give us even more armor. I think we should give it an amethyst, give you the catnip. And what we need is some more hats. To the boneyard. Now, I've actually never been here before, so this is gonna be brand new for all of us. But this is, theory, I think, like, one of the 2, like, most dangerous areas to be in, at least in the map as far as I'm aware. Oh my god, okay. We've got giant shamblers, 28 health, 5 damage, 3 movement, 5 luck, and will throw units it can reach. Lunges in a random direction at the end of its turn. And undead. It says it's undead, but we don't know what that means. Thank you for not telling me what it means. So, I guess one of the things I could do is just like beat this guy up. Alright, so we hit him. Now if we do knockback, didn't do enough. But with all 3 melee attacks, we took him down to 10 health. Now we're immune to knockback with this guy, plus we have brace. Oh, he just threw a freaking... What? He threw a tombstone? In this... Where did this ghost pop up? Okay, luckily we had the preemptive hitting. But this thing... This is some weird stuff, man. This is some wildly weird stuff. I think by hitting the tombstone, could something be inside? If I hit a tombstone, does the ghost fight for me? That is something we need to determine, but I feel like I've got greater issues. Now, I don't need a heal just yet. I would like to get in the grass, and then I would like to magic missile, but who do I want to magic missile? Its melee attack drains mana. I'll kill that first. Okay, it blew up. Nothing. It didn't drop anything, and we'll just save end our turn. So this is what, a zombie cat? It is a zombie cat. Eats corpses and becomes stronger. So taking damage weakens it and spawns poison food. Undead. Okay. We're gonna use a bullseye, because this heavy shot should bounce and kill potentially both of them, but definitely the zombie cat. That was definitely well worth it. And if I was smarter, I would have red mushroomed one of them. So that was pretty fantastic, using the bullseye on the heavy shot and having it bounce. 2 of the enemies are already defeated. And we gotta watch out for the poison food. There it is. Gains poison 2 and slow 2 if eaten. So it's basically a dead tile. Now we do want to do the steel ball to summon it. We want it up early. There's no punching bags in this one, which is fantastic. And I can move and support this cat with some healing and stat boosts. Now that's interesting. I can gain some mana and do rally, which would have been great. Okay, if I do that now, I'm gonna have, which one goes next? This one goes next. I'm gonna have you. You're supposed to attack your friend. All right, well, I'll heal my guy. Okay, he didn't attack his friend. He attacked me. What a jerk. So I'll do that. Now, his body's massive. And I can move over here and grab the food and heal up a little bit. Now, I'm immune to knockback. Oh, he just destroyed and popped out a ghost. And attacked. Oh, he threw! Ooh. Hey, they threw into each other. Dude, I love that preemptive counterattack. Okay, this guy's got 27 health. I could heal myself for 16. Knockback 1. Let's go ahead and knock him back. Oh, that didn't do any damage, though. How much mana do I have? 16. I can do an ice zapper. Another fire blast. And a magic missile. And I can move to the coins. Get the money. Now, there's no real food on the ground to heal. Round 3, it's our turn before his. Oh, everyone gets to cycle through. So we could get some healing, or we could just finish it off. I think everyone's pretty much full, other than Amethyst here. So this should end it right here. Hit to the back should do. He's immune to it. Okay, I guess. Well, heavy arrow. I'd say that went pretty well. You know, for our first battle here in the Boneyard. And we're level 5. Like, which one of these has the most value? I guess doing damage and knocking unit back has a lot of utility. So we can bash open this crypt. I mean, I'm always gonna say yes, simply because of curiosity, but now I have a broken paw, so very cool, very fun. Oh my gosh, okay, we've got demons, we've got robes, and who is this? The Reaper. Performs a spin attack at the start of its turn and teleports to units that kill its allies. So we need to smite it first. This. And move to some bushes here so we have the stealth. Or rather, the decrease in their chance of, you know... Wait, I didn't see that giant ghost. This dude can teleport. Scary. Its melee attack can inflict fear or doom. Undead. Yeah, but what does undead mean? Dang it. You gotta tell me. Alright. I think I need to do a bullseye. Alright, so he should be dead. 26, and then it spins over there. And I got the crit. I just eliminated half their force, so... Tatters. Its attack inflicts leech to all units in the area. And let's go ahead and, yeah, once again, can't do the mushroom. But this thing's probably the coolest looking unit. Leeches. Ooh, what was that? Okay, I need to silence him next. Its ranged attacks inflicts leech and can summon wisps. Becomes a tatters when killed. Okay. Do I know what a tatters is? I think the answer is no. So I'm gonna summon this dude. And then who needs healing? Drains 1 health at the end of Robe's turn and gives it to Robes. Okay. So if we kill Robes, the leeches die. So these are what? What are these little purple? These are the wisps. Inflicts burn. Dodges 1 attack per turn. Okay, that's less than ideal. I think, though, he can't miss, so dodge shouldn't work. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this ghost. We'll pipe it. And hope for a crit, which we did not get. Alright, who needs to die? Leeches does. I can kill leeches with my other one, so let's kill Scary. Oh, that was a really cool animation for his death. Now, I would normally do a healing bolt, but there's a chance I stun here, which I don't think I can afford. That's a perfect placement for a fire blast. Yes. Okay, we destroyed both the wisps. What do you guys think of this game? Like, the reviews, when they came out from, like, all the major news sites were just, like, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Like, it's from the developer of The Binding of Isaac, which is, like, on the Mount Rushmore of roguelikes. So it's just... it's a pretty incredible thing. Now, okay, yeah, there it is. And then there's the Steel Fly's mine, so battle should be over. Where's the last enemy? Oh, Tatters. It attacks inflict leech. Okay, so he's still alive, but he's gonna be dead. I love the art for that unit. I think it's because, like, I appreciate, you know, the cute name of Mewgenics and, like, you know, the dark humor there, I guess you could say, is more appropriate. Reflect the next projectile that hits you back at the attacker could be massive. Dash forward up to 3 tiles, gain 4 armor, then attack and knock back adjacent units. That's just huge. And gain 99 brace until your next turn. Then disable the spell until you take a total of 25 damage. So, as far as I'm concerned, you can block 1 incoming attack per round. If you're taking 25 damage, you're in a world of hurt. I feel like this has utility, this has utility. This seems really, really powerful, but once. And I've got a lot of, like, spells here. I've got just a lot. I'll take Iron Head, I guess. Now, am I a dumb head for taking it? I don't really know. We need some more hats. Summon a fly, maggot, or flea familiar. Sounds fun. Okay, reviving an adjacent unit at 1 HP. Let's take the antidote, and let's take smelling salts. If we lose one, they're back in the fight. Now I need more hats. So we have an event. Ooh. Yeah, like Lion Mane. Oh, I think Lion Mane was pretty good. Can be good if you're like a warrior that doesn't need a lot of mobility. But I don't know what I would take it over. I like everybody has a really good, yeah, but going back to it, like, I get the cat art and all that, but I kind of like that unit was like a demon. I felt like more of like a dungeon crawler type of roguelike. The cat's cough, spitting out chunks of dry ash as smoke fills their lungs. Well, that's not good, I presume. We got some kind of a negative buff that we're only going to find out after we fight Mama Maggot. Okay. That's going to be a lot of maggots. 125 health. Okay, she just runs over everything. Poops out. What is that? A Diggy Maggot. It spawns attacks, has a chance to stun. So I assume it can pop up anywhere, sort of like whack-a-mole. All right, I need to move here and then push through here so I can get some stunning attacks on the side. Evolves them and gives them bonus turns. Okay, I hate everything about that. So we'll move here We'll trample through, and at least I can pipe it in the face. So, mistakes were made. That was a suboptimal turn. I really need to learn my lesson there. So, can I get in any of the grass? I cannot. But I would like to destroy this thing. He's got 8 health. That means I have to do a heavy shot, or I use a bullseye, which I think this is just a regular combat encounter, not a boss one, so I'm not going to do that. I should bounce and hit that guy, though. Guess I'll just not do that. And I'm going to turn Mama Mushroom, Mama Maggot into Mama Mushroom here with the red mushroom. So, fantastic. Now, I'm going to move to the grass, and I'm going to smite this little maggot. I probably shouldn't. I probably should have done damage to Mama Maggot. You just, this is one of those games where you do not know what you do not know. Okay, so she's not doing any attacks, but we've got lots of little maggots out there. I can boost this guy, and that's about, and pop out my familiar. It's kind of cool that it's not just a regular familiar. Wait, oh, he got pushed out of the way. I thought this guy just like absorbed it. This is becoming a lot of maggots. They're eating each other though. That's fascinating. He caught on fire. Or did they not attack each other? Maybe it was the steel fly. There's just too many variables. I'm gonna pipe for 3 damage and punch for 14 and push forward. And I think I'm gonna ram through this maggot. Do another one of these. I got 2. 13 damage, man. It's 26 plus 7. 33 damage in 1 move for Wubbles. Wubbles, my legend. I don't have a fire. Well, I have a fire blast here, which won't hurt the steel fly because he's immune. I'm gonna do fire blast on this guy again. Start stacking it. Yeah, 4 damage over time. We're getting that dot up. Yeah, we like it. I could heal HP, but we're at full health. We heal ourselves passively at the end of each turn. Guess we'll hit. We'll do a double hit, and then we'll blow. Oh, thought I would push that maggot into the 6 fire, 7 fire just from pushing him back. Yeah. What did he just do? What was that? So he's about to take 8 damage, and this should end it. Now, I can do a lob shot. Yeah, I can do a lob shot here, and it should rubber arrows. And then I'll just smite it with a heavy shot. So Mama Maggot is destroyed, and that battle went pretty well. I like the composition of my cats. Jump to an open tile next to an ally. That's kind of cool. This is good. Witch Hunt. If we'd gotten that like really early, I'm doing that for sure. Boosting stats of our allies. Clerics are awesome. So we got a shop here. That means we probably have, what, 1 combat encounter before? Flip a coin. Refresh your basic attack or lose 50% of your HP. That is not good. Wait, I didn't mean to double negative that. It's not good. Flat out. Yo, what is this? The Bible seems good. Cleanse 1 stack of a random debuff from a unit at melee range. This is, oh, it's a weapon. I don't think I can use it. All right, so we leveled up Trash to level 6. This is the highest I've ever gotten a cat so far. So we can upgrade Batter Up. I don't know which one's the best one. Chain Knockback could be good. Very situational. This could get me out of jam. Batter Up it is. I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, right here, I need the option to like see my crew to see if the Bible would be good. Your heals heal for 1 extra. If I gave that... Yeah, see, right now, I would have to... Okay, I think I could use that on my cleric. Because the cleric has the punching bags, or the boxing gloves. You start with +1 bonus attack, which is good, but debuffs might become a bigger issue. So we're gonna put that on Amethyst. And I could go the hard route, but I'm not, man. This is already... Trash got Simothua Exua, which sounds like he's got a barnacle on his nose, based off that picture. Can I get some hats, please? Why are hats so rare? Still like what I got. All right, I think this is the last combat encounter before the boss. Okay, we've got the Blackbird. Whoever kills this gets all stats up and finds a bonus item. We got some really creepy looking tombstone. Drains mana from units when they end their turn. So I gotta kill these things. There. Now you can't drain my mana, you little sneaker. He's still stealth, so I can meow Wubbles over here into some money, but he's stealth, so they can't see him. Okay. So he just took some mana. All right. Oh my gosh, there's just a lot of wisps. This is a weird battle because it's like on the surface, I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't seem too bad. We're getting rubber arrows. I did it again, guys. I didn't use the red mushroom first. Although I think, yeah, man, this thing needs to go. We'll hide in the grass. Destroy that. Yeah, so there's just wisps. They do a lot of damage, and they have a decent amount of movement for sure. Oh, he missed. Okay, it's second. Wait, he got 2 attacks? Okay, that one attacked and died, but that one did not. Like, someone explain to me why. Cleanse 1 stack of debuffs. I don't think I need to. There's a lot of wisps coming, man. Put a bounty unit. When that unit dies, its killer gains all stats up. Okay, we should be doing this every time. Oop, I meant to look that way. Oh, okay. Zombie cats are popping up out of the ground. When I kill this thing, when I will with the pipe, his stats just went up, right? All stats increased by 1. Oh yeah, because you killed the bird. That's why your stats are up. If the star's there, it makes me think it's temporary. I missed? All right, we need to do the red mushroom. I missed it. And we don't have the mana, but this should bounce. Rubber arrows. Minus 14 to minus 7. Heck yeah. Oh, that's a perfect spot for a fire blast. I'll get the zombie. Didn't hit the wisp though, so second time's the charm. There we go. There's just fire everywhere. I caught fire as well. I killed this thing. Yeah, that's fire. I wanna Bible myself, man. Oh my gosh, more zombies. Yes, the pipe. All right, let's move over here. Then I should be able to push through and do 14 damage there. He feasted. Oh, that makes him stronger. Yeah, man. So I've got to kill this last zombie. Easy. Battle's over. 8, 7, and 4 health filling. 3 rounds. Get some luck. And we got some antidotes. Oh, excess healing is used as armor. So that is really intriguing. That can make a 12 hit point mage into a tank unit. I know the others are pretty good, but that changes the game, I think, more than the other ones do. I haven't really been using that move yet. I just want some hats. Look at that, the boss is 2 events. Well, an event in a shop. So do I want to charm it or catch it? I guess my chance of charming, come on, birdie. Evelyn got bird poop. Okay, that's really bad. Just pretty dumb. I don't want bird poop. What's the bird poop? Oh my gosh, is it your constitution's down? These cats are coming back. If we come back, if we defeat the boss, we're coming back with some serious scars. I got a fork, and the fork is not a hat. I assume it's a weapon of some kind. I'd rather have the double attack. Heal 5 HP when you kill a unit or destroy a corpse. Whoa. I still think I like antidotes better. There's a lot of bad, nasty stuff out there. Wait a minute, what is that? What's that right there? The Reverend Dudes versus Debuk. Okay, Debuk, what's your thing? You're on fire. You got a giant tail. Avoids your attacks, will get revenge on the cat who kills it. What? No. Does that mean if I kill it, the one who kills it dies? Cause that's pretty dumb. I don't want to die. Okay, you really did dodge that, didn't you? How are you dodging everything? How am I supposed to kill you? So I have no idea what's going on here. I could get my armor up right off the bat. I'd feel pretty good about that. 5 armor. He's just dodging everything. I guess I need him to dodge and die to fire. This is maybe the weirdest fight I've ever encountered in a game. Now, does that just mean I haven't played enough games? Well, possibly. All right, but my shots can't miss. Okay, they can. Okay, well, can I make you on my team? No, because I didn't do that first. Again. This is so strange. I guess I just have to keep enduring it and let fire do its thing. Yeah, I guess you have to let it die to fire. So if that's the case, I just need to keep lighting it on fire. Okay, created some fire. Like, I'm intrigued. I'm equally frustrated as I am intrigued. Yeah, that just happened. All right, I'm gonna try killing some tombstones and see what happens there. Oh, he's summoning wisps. He licked me for what? Minus 13 purple stuff. No, let's mushroom a wisp. And let's do this. That should rubber. I'm gonna see what happens when I hit this. A ghost pops up. Okay, that's less than ideal, but we'll just shoot it. 28 health. I'm befuddled. I'm confused. I just need to keep getting it on fire. Yeah, keep scaring it into fire, maybe. So I can go for a lob shot. Oh! Rubber bullets work. There we go. Like, we don't know if it's just like instant death or not, you know? He dodges even like bounties. He's at 3 health. He's at 1 health. Oh gosh. This cat is possessed by Dybbuk. Down this cat to exorcise him. Can I debuff him? Do a trap and trap it? But there's a stone in the way. Otherwise I could have done it. I'm gonna try to use the Bible to exorcise this little demon. Although he is messing me up. Oh gosh. No! Wow. Yeah, but see, man, biscuits and gravy, man. This is less than ideal in so many ways. After I knock him back to stun him. Oh, he's got my abilities, so he's got the preemptive attack. He just preemptive attacked twice and spawned a ghost. I am not having a good time. I gotta heal myself. What is going on? So I've got to crit and heavy shot this dude. Oh, he's still alive now. He's at 1 health. Okay. Oh my gosh, tell me it ain't so. He's still got the dodging everything. This is so ridiculous. Oh, and we're back alive now. Okay. Goodness. Dybbuk just got taken down by a skeleton out of the ground. Okay. Now there's coins there, and they're worth money. Who's left alive? Okay. I've got 2 wisps still in the fight. That's why this isn't over. So it should be good. Everyone healed up. Victory. My goodness. That was crazy. But look at this. Bouncer. Complete the boneyard with a tank. Complete the boneyard with a cleric. And then there was something else. Complete the boneyard with a mage. But that's Act 3. There's got to be some hidden Act 4. There has to be, right? Wubbles leveled up. Wubbles is just like the absolute champ. So upgrading heavy shot, it really doesn't matter. A 70% chance to miss and a 50% chance to crit. I guess we do get a 50% chance to crit. So that's pretty good. We'll take that. That means we won't have to use that special limited use ability. Tanks can now learn Bouncer. Clerics can now learn Evil Patron. And Hunters can now learn Thrill of the Hunt. Mages can now learn 3. And what is this? This has got to be a boss, I assume. Our health is like terrible. It's just terrible. A melee attack with a 5% chance of stun. Automatically use this when you stop next to an enemy or an enemy stops next to you. It's a melee attack that does what though? All right. I guess we'll use that over the pipe, but we can't see what it does yet. All right. We're gonna give Trash the fork because you get HP when you kill a unit or destroy a corpse, and we're probably gonna need that. Steel ball for an unfamiliar sounds pretty good as well. Oh my gosh. All right, we've finished our mission here of going to the boneyard, but I think things are gonna get a whole lot worse. So do we bite the artery or ignore it? A large amount of thick, earthy flesh and throbbing arteries. We're gonna bite it. Oh! Wubbles bites in the artery and a dark red liquid gushes out. The cats excitedly lap up the warm blood and they feel the stress of their long journey wash away. So, now we gotta go back home after completing the boneyard. Look at these guys. There's so many injuries and this one's got bird poop on his head. Like, it's been a rough journey. We got tons of money and a very, very good amount of food. We clearly need to upgrade our food storage. And now I gotta figure out, like, what do we want? I mean, I don't know, man. We've got so much stuff here. I really like Third Eye. Third Eye ranged attacks can't miss is crazy. So I'm taking all the Third Eyes. Preemptive extra set of eyes, also really good. I don't know if this is permanent or not, but it's probably better than some of the things I got. Like healing for 24 HP, sure, but probably better. And then the Survivalist, that's just so huge. The Ankh has been worn. I don't know what this fancy bow even does. I really do not. The fork seems pretty good for like a warrior. Butch says, hey, now that you did something, we're gonna get to learn something. Did someone make a deal with the devil? No, the necromancer in the house. It's the BTGGF of your dreams. The Leech Queen, who never stops sucking your blood. Yeah, the necro's pretty cool. It's just that smell that gets to me. Wait a minute, did I unlock a new? Yes, the necromancer collar is now available, and I love necromancy in these games. Oh my gosh, I've got to see that. Now I want Wubbles. Wubbles was so good. I think Milo in Jizo here, definitely another room for your house, stocks a food box. I feel like another room for your house would be good, and we need to get that. So, Trash here got pretty banged up. His intelligence is just terrible. Strength and constitution are solid, but the concussions, man. I guess we could just, you know, end the day for science and see what happens. Trash and Evelyn made a baby. Okay, so Trash was the injured one. And Amethyst and Evelyn fought. Amethyst was rewarded with more stats. Oh, it only costed the death of the other one. Wait a minute, what's this? Who is this dude? Don't eat it. Don't eat the little baby. Aww. Oh my gosh. So what does that mean? Guillotina is coming for you. I have 7 days till Guillotina comes. Butch, what does it mean, man? I assume you noticed the extremely large cat roaming the city, consuming felines. Yeah, that's Tina. Guillotina. She's got the name from her ability to decapitate a cat with a single bite. I taught her that move. Why, Butch? Why would you do that? She had this thing about consuming her victims. Once Tina gets her sights on something, she never gives up. Now listen, you only have a few days to prepare for her. And this is where you get to use your retired cats. You'll need at least 4 high-level retired cats to put up a fight with her. She doesn't have any weakness, so just try and hit her hard and often. So we've got Trash, Amethyst, Wubbles, and Evelyn is dead. I've got a situation, but let me know if you want to see more Mewgenics, and let's go fight Guillotina. Thanks for watching. Let me know any tips or anything I missed, because I'm sure a lot of that was missed.